Is it worth it to rust-proof your car? And if so, which is the best rust-proofing product to buy? That's what we're going to find out. Welcome to Car Help Corner, where we help you, the consumer, master the process of car buying and car ownership. One of the most common questions that I get asked by my clients after they purchase a new car is whether it's worth it to purchase a rust-proofing product from the dealership. There are all kinds of different rust protection products with different claims, warranties, and at different price points. And it can be pretty difficult to figure out which ones you can trust and which ones are best avoided. In this video, I'm going to go through the different types of rust protection products that are available from both dealerships and third-party companies, whether it's worth buying them or not, and if so, which is the best one to buy. So if you want to know everything there is to know about rust proofing your car, then make sure to stick around to the end of this video. We're going to start things off by going through the different types of rust protection products that exist. Rust protection can basically be broken down into two main groups, the electronic types and the coating types. Electronic rust proofing is typically the type that you see at new car dealerships in the F&I office when they're trying to push products on you just before completing the sale. It basically consists of an electronic box that's installed underneath the hood of the car, and it sends an electrical current across the entire car. This concept was largely taken from the boating industry, and the theory is that the electrical current that this box emits prevents the chemical reaction between oxygen and the metal, preventing rust from taking place on your car. The problem with this product is that there is a lot of anecdotal evidence to suggest that it just doesn't work on cars. The argument from the skeptics as to why this product only works on boats is because a boat hull is one large piece of metal that sits inside of water, helping to complete the electronic circuit. The same concept, however, doesn't apply to a car, and therefore there have been many car owners that have installed these electronic modules only to have rust develop down the road. Now, many of these products do offer some kind of a warranty claim, but the problem is that it's very difficult to actually get the company to honor the warranty. Most of these warranties require evidence that's very difficult to provide, and they also have all kinds of exclusions in order to get out of providing a warranty claim. The other problem with these electronic modules is how expensive they tend to be. Many new car dealerships charge anywhere from $800 to $2,000 to install one of these modules. That's an enormous amount of money, considering the actual cost of these modules to the dealership can be as little as $100. And if you do a little research online, it's not too difficult to find websites that sell them for only around $150. The worst part is that some dealerships will even bury these products into very expensive protection packages that can cost anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000, so you might not even know that you're paying for one of these modules. The reality is that it's not difficult to see why new car dealerships are pushing these electronic products so badly. They are a huge money maker for the dealership with large profit margins, but that doesn't mean that you need to be sucked into buying one. There are other rust protection products on the market, so let's move on to the next one, which are coatings. Now, rust protection coatings basically come in a few different forms. Some of them are long-term products that only need to be applied one time to the car, and others are short-term products that need to be applied on a regular basis. The long-term coatings are usually a tar or wax-based product, and they're usually sold by new car dealerships as an alternative to electronic rust proofing. Tar or wax-based undercoatings can typically cost anywhere from $800 to $1,500, and they usually come with a warranty anywhere from 5 years to a lifetime warranty. Now, while the evidence has shown that undercoating products are usually a very effective form of rust protection, the one-time use long-term products are not always the best way to go. The problem with one-time application undercoatings is that they usually do wear off over time. Usually it's after 7 or 8 years, at which point it can be very difficult to get the company to actually honor a warranty claim. The dealer or the company might tell you that their product comes with a 10-year or a lifetime warranty, but actually getting them to honor a warranty claim if you experience rust after 8 or 9 years can be very challenging. Based on all of the complaints I've heard about these undercoatings, I just don't think it makes a lot of sense to spend anywhere from $800 to $1,500 on one of these products when you don't have any kind of solid guarantee that it's going to last for the lifetime of the vehicle. Now, that brings us to the final type of rust protection, which are the short-term undercoatings. Now, what I mean by short-term is that these types of undercoatings need to be applied on a regular basis. Usually it's every 1 to 2 years in order to maximize the rust protection. These types of undercoatings are usually oil-based products that get sprayed all across the vehicle in all of the different crevices, even behind the metal, in order to get proper coverage and maximize the protection. A lot of these oil-based rust protections have been around for a few decades and have a proven track record of being very effective at rust protection as long as you continue to apply them on a regular basis. The other great thing about these oil spray undercoatings is that they're usually pretty cheap when compared to the other type of rust protection products. A typical full oil spray undercoating can cost anywhere from $100 to $200 depending on the company and where you get it done. Now these products are not perfect either. They do have a few small issues, one of which includes dripping. Now because this is an oil-based product, you might experience some oil dripping underneath the car after you get a full application, which might be a bit of an issue depending on where you leave your car parked. There have also been some complaints that these oil-based products can cause some long-term damage to the seals and gaskets around the doors and windows of your car. Some dealers might also discourage you from getting these oil-based aftermarket rust protections because they might negatively affect the warranty of your car. Now, I've never seen any kind of actual evidence that an aftermarket oil-based rust proofing can negatively affect a car's warranty, and many of the companies that provide these products claim that there is no impact on your car's warranty, even if you're driving an electric car or a hybrid car with sensitive electronic components. So at the end of the day, given all of this information, is it worth it to rust-proof your car? And if so, which is the best rust protection product to go with? The reality is that if you live somewhere with harsh weather conditions, such as severe winters where salt is regularly used on the roads, then getting some form of rust protection is definitely a very good idea. Even though new cars come with treated metals and very good rust protection straight out of the factory, a lot of these cars are not designed for harsh winter conditions where salt is used on the road. These type of conditions can cause damage and rust to any type of car, even new ones, so it might be a good idea to consider rust protection if you're planning to keep your car for a long time or even for a shorter term period just to maintain a higher resale value. And if you do plan to get rust protection, the one that I typically recommend to my clients are the short-term oil spray undercoatings that need to be applied every few years. There are a few very reputable companies that offer this product. One really good example is Krown Rust Control, which has been around for over 30 years and has locations all over North America. It would definitely make sense to go with a reputable, well-proven product like Krown if you're planning to get rust protection for your car. It might sound like a little bit of a hassle to get your car rust-proofed every couple of years, but it doesn't cost a lot of money in the long term. It's going to protect your car from rust, help prevent problems, and it's going to help maintain the resale value of your car too. And like many of the other rust protection products, oil spray undercoatings come with their own warranty as well. And as long as you use the product on a regular basis, as recommended by the company, there shouldn't be any issues with honoring a warranty claim. So let me know what you think of rust proofing. Would you purchase it for your next car? And if so, which product would you go with? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. You can also take a look at some of my other car videos by taking a look at these links over here. Make sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. And if you need any additional car buying advice, recommendations, or help with getting a great deal on your next new car purchase, make sure to check out carhelpcanada.com. Thanks so much for watching and see you next time.